You may have heard a story about an extinct bird that re-evolved itself back into existence. And yes, that happened. But you might be wondering if we can bring back extinct animals. The answer is yes and no. Cloning has become a lot better than it used to be. But even though you can make a meatball out of mammoth cells, that doesn't answer the question of finding a suitable host to grow that animal. And of course, that doesn't begin to touch on the ethics of bringing back an animal that can't possibly. However, here are some success stories. This is a quagga. Sort of. Quaggas were kind of red zebras that were hunted to extinction, but 30 years of selective breeding of zebras brought it back. A lot of scientists right now have been talking about bringing back things like the dodo bird and the mammoth, and while we do have their DNA, it's not likely that we're going to be able to breed them until we have suitable baby in a bag. If you're not familiar with that very specific term, I'm talking about the artificial wombs that we can grow at least lambs in, not from the start, but this could help premature babies, and maybe one day provide a suitable habitat to grow extinct species. And if you're not familiar with saber-toothed animals, there may not be saber-toothed cats any longer, but there are saber-toothed deer. I've heard evolutionary scientists say that it's very likely that many of these things will come back again. It just may not be by our hand.